Everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with Williams. And it's Slim in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Oh, Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. To the inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Porzingis finds Brown. The kick out to White. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Williams passes to Slim. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with a ball for the Boston Celtics. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's White. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MLB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The kick to Tatum. And he makes it on the layup.
Rushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
To the middle. Here's Slim. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For Brooklyn, number 22. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tatum. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Slim. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Driving to the basket. Tatum from long range. Rebound Brooklyn. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Johnson inside, pounded by Tatum. Johnson with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 8. Here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. For 3, Porzingis. Claxton with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Williams passes to Johnson. Over Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lets it go from 11. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 5.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Claxton passes to Slim. And he lobs it up. And Claxton throws it down.
Assist
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside, Brown. Slim with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Launches it. Porzingis grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Holiday from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Total focus from Holiday at the arc. He doesn't like to waste shots.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Slim. Defended by Brown. Back to Johnson. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Brown. From deep three-point land. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Thomas passes to Slim. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Give him 8. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Tatum from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Nets leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to Slim. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Thomas. Holiday grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
So the Nets making a switch here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. Melton, he's checked in for Thomas. And Russell is subbed in for Williams. Slim with a bucket.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now here's Tatum. Watford covering. Lets it fly from 18. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got 4 rebounds in the game. Russell to pass to Watford. Out left to the wing. Here's Slim with the drive.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Hauser, that's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
To the left side wing. Here's Slim. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Sharp, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum with it. Russell covering. And here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Slim. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Cornette's checked in for Jason Tatum. Pass to Melton. Here's Slim. Back to Melton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Melton.
D'Anthony Melton, 2 shots.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Left side, Russell. Pass to Watford. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Melton, right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Here's Cornette. Melton covers. Fade away. Cornette with the bucket. Now Russell. 1:44 left to play in the first. Over to the wing. Pass to Melton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And Melton drops them both. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Brown passes to Pritchard. And here's Horford for 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the left wing. Russell deciding where to go with it. Melton, right side. Pass to Sharp. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Hauser. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Slim's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Russell. Watford the pass to Slim. Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Brown. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Nets. They lead by 11. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Keita in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Hawks had a huge game. He scored 53 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Melton. Porzingis misses. Brooklyn leading by 10. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 18 points in the game. Here's Brown. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Claxton with a rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. They kick it out to Porzingis. Boston, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Slim, defended by Brown. Slim, rebounded by the Celtics. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
You can tell Holiday likes setting up his guys. He enjoys facilitating.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action. Oh! Wow! Real! That's what they came for.
Wow. Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Slim, defended by Brown. Back to Thomas. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
White against Thomas. White can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Slim. Give him 20. Outside, Williams. Hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to White. The kick to Tatum. From 13. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
And here's Thomas. Back to Williams. Thomas against Holiday. Thomas left side. Porzingis grabs the board.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And the shot goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
White against Williams. This one for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Brown finds White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got 9.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Here's Slim, defended by Brown. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. On the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for it.
He got it again! Sensational!
We are bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons.
Boy, he's delivering night in and night out and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. Offensive rebound. Porzingis punishing inside.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Johnson against Holiday. Here's Slim. Give him 23. Another shot. And Claxton with the lay-in. Claxton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Now here's Holiday. He's covered closely. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets from 7 feet. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And the Nets also making a change. Sharp's checked in. Releases. Slim with a bucket.
22.
Slim's got 25 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Hauser. Poke loose. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. 4-3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Nets leading by 8. Here's Johnson. Here's Slim. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Hauser passes to Porzingis. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Russell is checked in. It's tipped. White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Holiday from long range. Brooklyn with the board. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Deflected! And here comes the break. Here's White. Here's Tatum. Counted. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Russell into the lane. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Russell against Holiday. Tipped. Here's Slim. He's got 25. Inside. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Russell. Sharp's got 5.
He saw a pass to the rim and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Tatum. It's deflected. Outside Johnson. Pass to Slim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he comes up with a bucket. Slim's got 27.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Hauser. It's blocked. To the right side. Here's Slim. It's hauled in by White.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
56.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Williams is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Slim in at the 3, the small forward.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
White with the steal. And they're on the run. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Brown can't hit. Nets leading by 5. Down low. Here's Slim. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 ball. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. Second chance is good from Porzingis.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Here's Slim, defended by Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Holiday finds Tatum. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Tatum against Johnson. Shot from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Slim. He's guarded by White. Slim misses. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum inside. Looking on Claxton. Tatum can't hit. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Slim. And good! There's another!
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
By the way, now tied for 3rd place in points in a single season. Holiday against Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's 6'4" and well-built. Drew is bigger and stronger than you think.
The line for your Celtics. Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Williams passes to Slim. Back to Williams. Here's Slim. He has 20. Another one falls. Amazing.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into 3rd place for most points in a season. Just amazing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Out to the right wing. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Holiday. Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Claxton. Porzingis misses. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Slim, pass to Claxton. Banked it in off the glass. Claxton's got 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Nets leading by 6. Williams passes to Slim. And he's going for the oop here. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Williams passes to Slim. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, man.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. White, the pass to Tatum. JT for 3.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Pass to Slim. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside White. Tatum against Johnson. The shot. The offensive rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Williams passes to Slim. Nice D from Brown. Celtics trail by 5. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
2 shots.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And the first one at the line is good. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Queta comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And Williams drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Johnson against Brown. Over to the left wing. Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 6th assist of the night. Williams passes to Slim. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. Russell's checked in for Williams. And he can't hit the second. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Brown. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Russell. Launches a 3. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Russell, the pass to Slim. Here's Clowney to the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Orford's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Six on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Puts it up from the high post. Brooklyn pulls it in. Slim's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Number 22.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the Celtics shooting 41% in this game. Outside, Brown. From 11 feet away, got a piece of it.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Inside, Horford with a steal. And here's the fast break. Out to the wing. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 10 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Good on the bucket. And the Nets lead by 7.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Hauser. Brown with it. Takes the 3. Slim with the rebound.
Another miss from him. Struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Clowney. Horford covering. Here's Slim. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Melton comes in for Johnson.
At the line for 1.
Here's Pritchard. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Watford. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Slim from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple.
I just love the ball.
Number 22.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Now here's Horford. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
Melton against Brown. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Boston now. Tipped away and stolen by Melton. In transition, here they come. Right wing. Here's Slim. 43 points in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brown. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Brooklyn. The finish!
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Slim. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's the break. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in. Slim's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Johnson passes to Slim. Oh, there's the alley. They get it back, and he gets it to go.
22.
Slim's got 49 in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
On the wing, Holiday. Horford passes to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. From outside the arc. Here's Holiday. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Russell to pass to Slim. The baseline J. And again.
22.
And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Down low. Horford passes to Queta. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's, and so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Slim, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Claxton, and here's Russell. Just 5 to shoot.
Let us go next.
And the layup is good off the glass.
The assist.
And the Nets lead by 17.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
First team
Smart
foul.
play by Tatum. Using the fake.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Slim. Williams on the wing. Tatum against Johnson. Claxton can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 17. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Brown against Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Porzingis against Claxton. Good D by Porzingis. And for Boston, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Tatum, pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Brown passes to Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 7 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 14. Now here's Thomas. Here's Slim. And there's the lob. Claxton passes to Johnson. Here's Slim. Pass to Williams. And the Nets miss again. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Let's go with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for
That
the
free
Nets,
throw no good. Derek
number
White's checked in for
22.
Boston.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 15. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Looking to get back on track. Got a hand on it.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Thomas finds Williams. Here's Slim, defended by Brown. Here's Slim, pass to Thomas. Outside, Williams. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston shooting 40% so far in this one. Releases. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Nets leading by 15. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
To the paint. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Well, the Nets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Williams passes to Slim. There's a minute 47 left in the game. And Claxton throws it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Brown. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Slim.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Right side Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
The first free throw is good. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. Melton, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Williams. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Number 22. First personal foul.
That's good from White.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Slim. And he lobs it up to the rim. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Clowney. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Holiday. So we see the Nets taking the W here.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Let's get this Chai Lai twin.